ticket inspector are just people who are willing to spend their own time. They could be doing their own jobs and making decent money, helping you so you can make better money. Hello everybody, I'm Flaming Kaxper and welcome back to my channel. And today we are playing Polish car driving on Roblox with Tsukasa.
Hello.
And what we're going to be doing today is a transit job with a few routes maybe, with Tsukasa being our ticket inspector. So Tsukasa, without further ado, follow me and we shall get going with our video today. So the aim of the game is to start in Smartzewo today and go to Darłowo via DW205, so the new road as some people might call it, and then maybe go all the way back to Smartzewo, maybe even to Malachowo through DK37 plus DK6, the old road, as some people could put it. So Tsukasa is going to be our ticket inspector today, so we'll see how that goes. Currently we can see he's performing excellently, driving a car for his first time. Okay, I mean, can you imagine a player 63,000 nearly into his PCD career, 63,000 złotys, only just now learning how to operate a car?
It's because you carried me in the garbage thingy.
It's because we recorded one garbage collection video and we also played garbage collection once outside of the video.
Oh, I just did a 360.
which carried Tsukasa's money sky high for a new player. But you know, if you do enjoy this type of video and you want to see more PCD content from me, obviously currently the videos are just you know, very informative, because I think it's quite early into our journey together on PCD, so I think it's important just to show you guys how the basics work before we go into more fun stuff like, you know, how some, you know, Easter eggs and events and updates, changelog, walkthroughs. Okay, you can go on my bus now. Then please do make sure to leave a like down below, comment what you thought of this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, as well as checking out my Discord, Twitch, and Kick. All links are in the description down below. I assume you're in my car now, right?
I'm just sat in a lap.
Okay, why is your car just following us now? Okay, that's interesting. Right, so ticket inspector job, easy. Walk up to a passenger and just hold E. There you go, you've already found it.
Invalid ticket.
So that's a really good start already. Our first invalid ticket. Have you checked all of them? You've got to check every passenger.
So annoying. I keep sitting in the seats by accident.
There you go. So you got.
Alright, I checked all of them.
Yep. So we're only one missing ticket so far. This is quite a long route ahead of us, so I think we should get a move on. Recently, there was a very interesting conversation going on in the PCD Discord server. You guys might not be quite aware about, because it was quite a quick conversation, but it was debating whether I should have PCD content creator. So as well as obviously replying to that message there and then, I'd also like to talk about it here in the video. Yes, I may be the least popular content creator of PCD that there is out there on TikTok, YouTube, whatever there might be, predominantly TikTok and YouTube though. I may not have a high amount of subscribers. I may not have record views for, you know, PCD and sort of compared to other PCD content creators, and I'm fine with that. But if anyone does have a problem with me being a content creator, please do be we're going completely the wrong way. Please do be aware that I was not the one who decided about me being a content creator. A staff member was not the one who decided about me being a content creator. The server owner of PCD Amax was the one who decided that. So, I mean, sure, if you have complaints, you can complain to him. There's nothing wrong with that. If I get the role taken away from me, so be it. Amax is the one who decided that I, at the time, which was about a month ago, was competent enough to have it, to have the role, and to keep recording videos from PCD. Even if I do get it taken away from me, I will still continue recording once a week PCD, plus some PCD shorts, plus some special videos, like I always say I do anyway. Nice for second person. So any issues, you know, I'm free to converse. I'm open to conversation about it. If anyone wants to talk about it in the comments down below, feel free. Anyone wants to talk about me on Discord, feel free. My Discord server, my Discord DMs, all open for you guys to inquire about. Okay, right. Let's see currently though how this is all going to work out. So we've got 2 people so far without tickets. We've got 2 people more coming on the bus, and I mean, why don't you explain to everybody why today your sound quality might be a little bit different than
It's because I trod on my mic. I ripped it out too hard, and then it went all static, and then I trod on it, which didn't help.
Yep, there you go, exactly that. So He's using his phone now as his...
Sorry, it's just really annoying to check these tickets.
As his temporary mic. Yeah, it's hard to do whilst I'm moving. That is right. Right.
And I keep accidentally sitting in the seat.
I'm not sure what's happened here. Yeah, no, you won't be able to do it whilst I'm moving. You have to wait for me to stop. That's normal. It just doesn't really... the prompts really does glitch, but otherwise, okay, check them now if you can. And I'll let the new guys on as well. Okay. So, I mean, transit in theory was at one point, maybe it's somewhere up there now, but was at one point definitely the best job you can do in PCD, especially a certain route. Ergo, the route we're not doing now because I seem to have chosen the wrong route. Anyway, but the route from get them before the police. The route from Smrdevo to Malahova is the route that used to be definitely up there in the top of money making, but only if you had a ticket inspector. It's important to remember a ticket inspector is a really key helper for you when you're doing transit. They give you money, and the way a ticket inspector works, if some of you aren't aware, is the first person they catch out gives us 500 zlotys. The second person 600, and so on. So with every person they catch, starting at 500, the value adds 100 on to how much money you get and they get as well. The key difference between you and them is that they get their money. Oh my gosh, is that they get their money straight away, and you don't get that money until the end of the route. So anything you'd normally make for a route, however much money you might have, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, that might tell you at the start of your route, will add on to whatever your ticket inspector might make you. So today, like as I say, just a quick test video, seeing how transit works, showing you guys hopefully, and seeing if you guys enjoy this job. Comment down below, by the way, of all the jobs we've done so far, what you've enjoyed the most. Now, for next week, if possible, what we might do is get something along the lines of a Flames truckers convoy. So let me know if you'd like to see that, because I think we've definitely got some pretty experienced PCD players as well as some pretty new PCD players within the Flames, and everyone could really be able to participate in the truckers convoy, where all of us could drive around together in trucks, and then also show you guys how trucker works. So please do bear that in mind if you'd like to see that from me. I think it could be a really fun thing. Yeah, we might do that next week, by the way. And another thing, if any viewers would like to participate in a truckers convoy, maybe on a live stream for PCD, then again, let me know in the comments below. Tell me, ping me on my Discord in general. If anyone ever wants to play anything, just ping me on general. I'll probably find the time to. I'm a very busy person that Tsukasa knows, but
You're busy playing CS.
But when I'm not busy, then I do have time to play with viewers. I do like playing with viewers. I think it's really... Close the doors, and I was pressing Y rather than T, and I was wondering why my doors were being closed. That's always a good start to a PCD adventure, so that's okay. Anything you want to add? How are you finding ticket inspector job? I can think of one word already. You're probably going to say
exhilarating.
Not an oxymoron to what I was thinking of there, but sure.
What were you thinking of?
Boring.
It's not that bad. It's just I keep sitting in seats by accident.
I think it's the worst job you can do in Polish car driving. If I'm to be quite frank, I think ticket inspector. It's not really a job. I wouldn't call it a job. It's important to remember. Just like I said last week on our garbage collection route, the people helping you aren't actually making good money. Like, it might be good money for Tsukasa, it might be good money for Max, for Chase, it might be good money. But all in all, it's not good money what they're making. For a late game player, for a mid game player, would not be great money. And the same goes here, although even worse. Ticket inspector, as well as people that help you on your garbage collection route, are just people who are willing to spend their own time that they could be doing doing their own jobs and making decent money, helping you so you can make better money. So with that being said, if you can find some friends that can work for you and that you can enslave like I do with everybody when I record videos with them. No, that's not true. He's just making things up. Then it's a good job to keep in mind, because what you could do essentially is your friends could help you, and then afterwards, as a favor, you could help them as well. So there you go.
No one here, Casper.
Do you know why there's no one here? Because this is our last stop where everyone gets off, and I get paid. So let's see how much money I make today. 11.2k. So 11.2k with 3 missing ticket passengers is the money you can make on a route going from Sławno to Darowo via the DK6 and DK37. Decent money, some might say, others might not. So I reckon what we'll do now is we will go all the way back to Sławno, but we're going to go via Karvice, and we'll see how that goes. Theoretically, what looks to me to be like the longest route in PCD, the longest transit route from Darowo in anyway. I think Sławno to Darowo, Darowo to Sławno are probably the longest routes, especially via DW205. I think, no, sorry, not DW205, DK6 and DK37, the longest routes, and the passenger missing straight off the bat. So that's very helpful. Okay, let's make a move. So I reckon we'll get to the next stop now, and we probably will be right back with you guys at our next stop. So as you can see, we've arrived now at our next stop. Tsukasa hopefully slaving away at the back of that bus.
Very enjoyable.
Very enjoyable. Making sure every passenger has a ticket, or rather, we would prefer for them not to have a ticket, because then we get paid for it, and that's exactly what we want. We only get paid like 5 zlotys for when they buy a ticket, but we get paid nearly 1,000 when they don't have a ticket. So
I think it's anywhere from 500 to 800.
No, it can be a lot more. On Sławno via the other roads, not the one we're not doing now. I think the record I know someone got, which was someone I know.
You just took my seat.
I think they got 8 people missing on one route, which I think is 1,300 or 1,400 to get to the point where it is. So you know, it's quite interesting to think about. It's very, very interesting. All right, have you checked everyone, or is my annoying bus not allowing you to?
I think I've done everyone. Yeah, I've done everyone.
That's good.
I'm gonna sit at the back like a rebel.
One thing I want you guys to remember, by the way, is these buses accelerate. Well, at least this bus accelerates very fastly, but very speedily. And as you can see here, they also slow down very rapidly. Because I think the brakes got buffed on this quite recently after someone complained about how bad the brakes were. So you know, we've got some interesting brakes on this bus. Right, he was looking for his ideal seat. Don't blame him for anything, okay? He was looking for what his ideal seat might be, where he belongs the best, and he doesn't want to sit next to you. You guys can finish that off in the comments. So let's go to our next stop. And I mean, as you guys can clearly tell, Ticket Inspector is having the most fun out of anyone here. I'm just going ditch to ditch. Ticket Inspector's thrilled.
If I had a heartbeat sensor, it'd be through the roof.
Definitely not playing a Clash Royale in the background of that Ticket Inspector job. No, never. So let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can get to 1.3 mil by the end of this video. We should be able to, really. I reckon we should just finish this route, and that should get us to our target goal of money. Let me know also, guys, how much money you have in PCD, because I know some people do. There's some people out there with some crazy numbers, from what I'm aware of. Some crazy numbers. I think I saw someone the other day with 99 mil on the server. But I think the most common now for, I think if it were to be drawn on some sort of graph, I think the highest area for what kind of money people have would lie somewhere between 500,000 and 5 million. I think that's where most people tend to sit on the PCD money scale. So more, you know, experienced or intermediate to experienced players. Although some people really do grind this game. I know a TikToker of this game, who is a content creator, by the way. They I think have like 40k, and they get like 1,000 every month. Oh, sorry, like 40k, 40 million, and they get like 1 million every month or something like that. So you know, very, very interesting how dedicated some people are.
What's this guy doing
to this game? He was buying a ticket from me. That's another thing also you guys have to keep in mind. This little thing you saw just there under my radar detector is a ticket buying menu. So some passengers might walk in and they'll ask you for you took my seat, and they'll ask you for either a jednorazowy ulgowy ticket or jednorazowy normalny, which just means normal ticket or a ticket at half price, you know, like for children or elderly people. Sorry, not elderly people. Elderly people I don't think pay anything to ride the bus in Poland. If they're retired, then they don't have to pay to ride the bus. But yeah, for children and for teenagers, I think that's what the rule is, half price for most tickets. So you just have to look at the dialogue, at the little speech bubble above the customer's heads when they're asking you for a ticket, to know which ticket to print. And then there's little arrows, as you can see here. Look, poproszę bilet jednorazowy normalny. You click the little arrows to get to JR normalny, and you click print. The person says dobra dzięki, Great, thanks. And they go back to their seat. Absolute rapid work I can see back there. I am.
Thank you.
I am happy to see that sort of work coming from you here.
Do I get paid extra for that?
No. I mean, right. So, what jobs have you enjoyed the most of BCD yet so far? Then, just as a brief question, you think garbage collection is that just because you spent the most time on it?
Yeah. Also, it was a little bit fun.
Yeah. Did you also have a great time driving your own car though?
Yes.
Especially passing your driver's test, or sorry, attempting your driver's test. That was fun, or that wasn't fun. Sorry.
Not fun.
That was not fun. Why not?
Too difficult. I will message the owner about the driver's test.
Okay, you do that. I'm sure you will get a reply. I think we have about 2 or 3 stops left now until the final stop. I think it is 3 until the final stop. So we'll just take a brief detour here. Here, by the way, is a Sławno cemetery, if anyone wasn't aware. So in Poland recently we had All Saints Day, which is basically like a day where you celebrate the dead, and you go to visit your family and other people as well, and in the cemetery. So it's quite a nice little tradition. Well, I say little.
Is that similar to Armistice Day?
Sorry?
Is that similar to Armistice Day?
Yeah, but it's more, if it's more for everyone. It's not like veterans or people who fought in the war, ex-soldiers. It's all about your families and cherishing your friends, your family at the cemetery. So it's quite important. It's quite an important Polish tradition to go to the cemetery every 1st of November.
I'm earning a lot less money in this than.
Oh
garbage.
Yeah, that's normal. It used to be that you'd make 1,000 for every person you caught out, but now it is only 500 and rising for every person you catch out because the owner nerfed it after he realised how it was really hard to. How easy this job used to be and how easy it was to make money for the driver. Because, like I say, they used to be one of the top jobs. And I think with that, we got our 14.6k. So I'll just remind you guys that if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. And thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one, probably next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.